Liv Morgan has finally won the Women's World Championship, officially completing her Liv Morgan revenge tour, albeit with a little bit of help from dirty Dominik Mysterio in getting over the line against Becky Lynch at King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. But what is going on, guys? It is Ketch back with another video on the channel. If you are enjoying what you're hearing and what I'm saying, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you can, as it really helps the channel grow. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, so any help and support would be greatly appreciated on the channel. Get into how Liv Morgan finally did it. Match in Saudi Arabia between Morgan and Lynch had been built on Liv Morgan's revenge tour since coming back to WWE in January at the Royal Rumble event. Since then, Morgan has been a constant runner-up, being last eliminated in the Royal Rumble match, the Elimination Chamber, and that Battle Royal on Raw to crown a new Women's World Champion around a month ago. However, as a result of Rhea Ripley's injury, ironically caused by Morgan herself, was the centerpiece of her revenge tour against Rhea, the woman who, weirdly enough, had taken her out of action for multiple months back in 2023. And since then, Liv has been on this run of sorts, trying to finally win that Women's World Championship, even teasing a potential joining of the Judgment Day with dirty Dominik Mysterio. More on that in a second. Becky Lynch, on the other hand, had a decent title run. I honestly think if Rhea Ripley hadn't gone down with injury, I do think Becky Lynch would have had time off after WrestleMania, but now that she has lost the title to Liv Morgan, I think she will take an extended absence of leave from WWE, probably returning in the lead up to SummerSlam, presumably alongside her husband Seth freaking Rollins as well, who also took time off post WrestleMania 40. But I do think for Morgan, this championship will finally vindicate her, but also validate her in front of the WWE universe and the people backstage, including Triple H, who was quite proud of her with his ceremonial social media post. Now, I did mention that Liv Morgan has been in talks with dirty Dominik Mysterio in various backstage segments in the lead up to the Queen and King of the Ring match against Becky Lynch. None more so than just before the match itself in Saudi Arabia, he was like, I'm going to took out Rhea Ripley for multiple months now. So there's that, but also the fact that I think there's something behind the scenes that we're not seeing. Liv has been in the background of shots coming out of Judgment Day Clubhouse. She was in the car park in a car with Finn Balor at one point in time, and also there's a photo on her social media with a tiny snippet of a Judgment Day handkerchief just slightly appearing out of her pocket, teasing the potential of maybe she might be joining the Judgment Day while Rhea Ripley is out of action. Now, personally, I wouldn't mind seeing this, but I think it doesn't really suit the narrative for Liv Morgan to join the Judgment Day. I personally think this will culminate in a match at SummerSlam in which Rhea Ripley will take on Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, and Dominik Mysterio will be caught in the middle of all of this. And I think Dirty Dom has a part to play in that, of course, but he also had a part to play in the match against Becky Lynch, seemingly sliding a chair to Becky Lynch in order for Becky Lynch to use it on Liv Morgan, but it had the adverse effect of it. Liv took full advantage of it, hitting. I think this is going to lead to a Liv versus Rhea match at SummerSlam with Dirty Dom stuck bang in the middle, and I think this is going to affect Judgment Day business because Dom's been sort of trying to recruit outside since Mummy has been on the injured reserve list. He's tried bringing in Andrade before WrestleMania. He's tried bringing in Carlito, which has been a bit hit and miss since, but I think him working with Liv Morgan secretly behind Priest and Balor's back is a bit of a backstabbing to the Judgment Day, but also it's a bit against what Mami would want or what Rhea Ripley would want, and that's why I think it's going to lead to this match with Dom stuck square in the middle, not knowing what to do or not knowing who to obey or who to sort of do the bidding of, I guess is the right terminology. And so I reckon it's gonna be similar to the Rey Mysterio vs Eddie Guerrero match in the early to mid 2000s for the custody of Dominik match. So I think that's going to be very, very interesting to see how that will play out. And I also think that, you know, WWE have finally redeemed themselves. I do think, you know, that Liv Morgan should have won the title when Rhea Ripley was initially injured, but I think they made a mistake in putting it on Becky Lynch. I don't think she necessarily did much to further the prestige of the title, nor did she do much to garner much crowd support behind her. Her promos were a bit weak, and it just didn't seem like one of those runs that was ever going to last very long. I don't think it would have lasted very long anyway, because I think there was always a plan for her to take some time off, but I just think her and Liv together as like heel and babyface don't really work. I'm more invested and more interested in seeing Rhea versus Liv with Dom stuck in the middle. That's definitely got more of a storyline presence, and you know, they are both pretty killer on the mic together, so that'll be quite interesting to watch. And and just Dominik's facial expressions when he's going to be stuck in this situation is going to be pure poetry to see. And he's such a good heel, Dominik Mysterio. I think he doesn't get enough credit that he should, but I personally can't wait to see that. So, I guess we'll see what happens. Obviously, Rhea's got to, recover from her injury and come back. So, Liv might turn into one of those really snarky and annoying heels. Think like Edge back in like 2008, the ultimate opportunist, just taking advantage of everything. I expect Liv to do something a little bit similar. Take opportunities whenever she can, lie, cheat, and steal her way through matches as well, and just be a complete nuisance to the rest of the women's division on the roster and until the massive return of Rhea Ripley just before SummerSlam. So I think, Rhea will play the massive babyface, Liv will play the cocky, arrogant, sniveling sort of heel character, and I think WWE would have redeemed themselves with this storyline after having a bit of a wishy-washy decision in putting the title on Becky Lynch to begin with. But that has been the end of this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please do like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another upload, and I'll see you with another video very soon. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you later.